we often call North Korea as is a prison country, and then it is true. Even though it is connected to China and Russia and South Korea, it is all closed and isolated, and there's no space you can, go out easily. So after Kim Jong-un's rule, the border area is strictly controlled, and then Kim Jong-un even put millions of mines near border area in China and North Korea. And also, obviously, DMZ, the border between North Korea and South Korea, are the heavily armed, area, and then there are lots of more than millions of, mines there. So there's no way you can escape through DMZ. And one or two very talented soldiers, they did, but, none of them, other than that, and most people cannot even dream of escaping through DMZ. And also, we have Russia, and then, not many people choose to escape through Russia because it's too cold, and you don't have a transportation, you don't have resources to escape, and you cannot request or get any help when you're in Russia. So most of the cases, they go through China, Mongolia, and the southeastern country, and then they get helped by South Korean government, and then eventually they, can come to South Korea. That's the most escapist route to leave country. My father was a high-ranking official in economic institutions. He was once the company CEO of largest North Korean company. Because of his background, we were able to do business in China. And then my father got assignment to introduce the investments and then a little bit market economy into North Korea. So my father had a hope that, he wanted to make North Korea more open society. And at least him and, his, friends, thought, I think North Korea should be at least like China. They wanted to, open the society, including Kim Jong-un's uncle, Jang Song-taek. So what happened to Kim Jong-un's uncle was in late 2013, his two associates were arrested, and then as soon as we heard they are arrested, and then we shocked because we don't know what to do, and then there's no way we can save them. And then we initially thought that they could be released because they are top associates to Kim Jong-un's uncle. But after 7 days, those two are executed in front of like hundreds of officials. So those officials who attended the execution later talked to us in private setting, like dinner, and then they described the scene that. So actually, hundreds of officials, they took a bus to they went to the Kangon Military Academy. Hundreds of officials and also the military academy soldiers, they are watching this execution. And the two people are tied in front of this stage, and then there was an announcement that these are two, betray the national, the traitors, and then they betrayed our leader, and then they, they are not deserved to live in this land. So after this announcement, North Korean, the soldiers shoot against them with the anti-aircraft machine guns. So the bullets are huge, and then once, several bullets, and then the two bodies are gone, like literally like piece by pieces. And later they use flame, and then they burn the bodies. And then later they said that they are not deserved to, buried in this sacred land, and then they just using tank to crush the leftovers. So the scene was so shocked, and then no one in, leadership could have thought about this brutal executions. They never experienced in such brutal way. So many people asked me and asked my dad and other people that, in the past, like before Kim Jong-un and Kim Il-sung, Kim Jong-il, there are executions. And then Kim Jong-il, Kim Il-sung also killed the people. But it's not the same, way they executed people. And Kim Jong-un is more brutal, and he's more open to public that he is leading the execution. So those two associates killed in front of Jang Song-taek, Kim Jong-un's uncle, and then he's so shocked, and he's becoming weaker, and then he was eventually arrested after several days of this execution. So after witnessing the uncle's the arrest, and then we worried so much about ourselves as well. And also every day we hear from Pyongyang that the capital of North Korea, the people are missing, like the person I know, and then my dad's friend, and the families are missing. So, which means that entire family was sent to the political prison camp. So we returned to China immediately because the people inside, security agents and also Workers' Party people advised us that do not stay here. If you are viewed by other people, like my dad and myself, and then they will find any problems from you, so that they are able to investigate you, even though I didn't make any mistake. And then, so we advised to leave immediately. So we came back to China.